Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom to help you break free of the fear that holds you back from shining your light. I am Brittany Carmichael, and I am so excited to be here because last week, as you know, we had no Woo Woo Wednesday because Chris and I took some time to relax and to get away to Colorado. We spent some time in nature. We did a 10-mile hike to the top of a mountain where there was this beautiful clear lake that fed into this waterfall that went all the way down the mountain. It was amazing. So my soul is refreshed. I'm super jazzed to be here. I even took the camera and the stand and all of that to Colorado, and Chris was like, really? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, I always do it when we travel. I had full intention of doing Woo Woo Wednesday, and on Wednesday, I just decided, you know what? I am going to take this day for me. So I want to encourage you right now. If you're someone who is an overgiver, hello, let me know if that's you in the comments below. Take time for yourself and give to you. You definitely need it. And what I've been hearing from my coaching clients and from all of my friends and reading your comments is that this shift, like this up-leveling that we're going through, this change, this transformation is really calling us to like take care of ourselves, because during change, during transformation, we have to fall back on our habits, right? And if we don't have healthy self-care habits, then shit usually hits the fan because our sense of control is lost, because our ego likes to know that we got shit handled, right? But when we have a firm, steady foundation of self-care, it really gives our ego, our brain, our mind, or whatever you want to identify it with, this sense of feeling like, okay, at least something is in order. Maybe I am losing my job, or maybe I'm moving away, or maybe my relationship is failing, but I have some sense of foundation, some sense of stability, and that gives you that little bit of peace, serenity during times of change. So are you someone who's going through some transformations in your life right now? Let me know if you're here watching live. Say hello in the comments below. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see all of you. I've missed you so much. Laura Jane says, oh, I'm your top fan. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate all of your support. All of you, thank you so much. Kim, you've been on my mind, sister. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see each and every one of you. So here's some exciting updates before we get started in Woo Woo Wednesday. The Shine Tribe Retreat is in Destin. It is coming. I am working on the sales page today as we speak. I know so many of you have been asking, when can I book my spot at the retreat? I have to be there. I am so pumped about this, but I've been working so crazy hard on putting the Oracle Guidebook first. You know, priorities, focus, all the things that I teach you guys in Shine School. Well, here's the thing. I am so close to finishing the Oracle Guidebook for Shine from the Inside. I am so pumped. It is finally coming to fruition. We're literally working on the final details. I'm having so much fun making the guidebook beautiful and colorful. That's something I don't really see a lot with other guidebooks. They're starting to pop up more and more regularly, but there's no color and fun and pizzazz and personality. And so I am adding all of that into the Shine from the Inside Oracle Guidebook. So I'm super pumped to announce we are getting so close. I predict that we'll be done in less than a month. Less than 30 days, we will be done and it will be ready for you. Now, I want to know, I have a quick question before we dive into today's reading. What would you like as a free gift for being a part of the pre-sales? Because I love you guys so much, and I am so thankful for your support, that I have top fans, that people tune in to Woo Woo Wednesday, and people book coaching and tarot readings. I'm so grateful to be in the position that I'm in. So I love being able to give back, and I want to give you what you want. I don't want to be like anyone else and just make some shit up for the sake of it. What would you like? It'll be a free masterclass. So what kind of training would you like to see from me? Let me know in the comments below, because this is going to help shape the gift and the service and the passion that I pour into all of the creation and promotion of the Oracle deck. I want to be able to give you a gift for being so patient, for supporting me, for sharing the link, for sharing the waitlist link, for telling your friends about it, for buying the deck for your friends. I just want to be able to give to you like you support me. So let me know in the comments below, what kind of masterclass, what would you like to learn from me so that I can help to support you guys even deeper on your spiritual journey? Okay, Marcy says there is such a huge shift happening right now. I can feel it. And it's like an up-leveling shift. If you feel like it's like a shift that's not so good, it's only because it's shaking away the negative stuff from your past that you no longer identify with. And again, our ego needs that sense of control and stability. And when things change, we have to update the rules of our mind, right? Okay, let me catch up with your comments. Watching from Queensland. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Transformation and progress. Excited about it. Oh my gosh, you guys are so amazing. Yay, thank you so much. Yeah, okay, so people are asking, if you want to sign up for the Oracle waitlist, you can go to brittanycarmichael.com/oracle, and you will be put on the list for my VIP pre-sales to let you know when they launch. Now I know what to buy myself. I love it. Oracle card training. Okay, perfect. So one thing that I do have already is my Tarot 101 masterclass. So if you're someone who says, I want to learn how to use Tarot, I don't even know what deck to buy, then Tarot 101 is that perfect masterclass for you. I've already created it, so maybe we include it in, but I feel like I want to do something live to like jazz you guys up. I'll be thinking about it. But if you're someone who wants to start learning Tarot now, you can definitely hop into my Tarot 101 masterclass. That's brittanycarmichael.com/Tarot 101, and it'll help you get started intuitively reading cards. Whether you have a deck or not, if you are a seasoned pro, this is still for you. Yes, we'll cover some of the basics for beginners who don't know how to get started, but we also dive into the more advanced stuff like reading for other people and charging for your readings and services. It's so much fun. Kim says, would love a meditation to help connect to the Oracle cards. Oh, beautiful, Kim. That is such a great idea. I think a long meditation to help open up, especially empower you, connect you with your confidence, build your intuition, strengthen your boundaries. All of those things are lessons inside of the Oracle deck. So I freaking love that idea. Getting in touch with your inner Oracle. Yes, Brooke, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Okay, so with all of this talk, Shine Tribe Retreat happening in Destin in February 2020. I'm working on the details. Thank you so much for keeping me accountable, guys. Second thing is my Oracle deck is so close to being birthed. I'm so pumped. And with that being said, I'm going to pull some cards from my Oracle deck. This is just my own makeshift copy that I did for myself. So nobody has a copy yet. Don't worry, you guys aren't missing anything. But I am going to shuffle now with the intention that we receive the message that we need most right now. I mean, self-care, self-love, and really building your confidence to go after your dreams is all what this deck represents. And it's really what's happening right now in the ethers, right? I've got my local event, my goddess gathering on the full moon on the 15th of August. And you know, that is really what I've already been receiving information. Like I'm already transported to that moment, seeing that so many people are being called to step up and to release their fears of shining bright and to really honor what their deeper dreams and desires are, things that light you up and get you super excited. The things that you're really passionate about really are your life's purpose. It doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to grind. Literally, I'm still half in my pajamas today. I mean, give me a break. You can do what you love, inspire people, make a difference, and make an income that helps to support the lifestyle that you want. And if you aren't doing that, then you just don't know the actual rules to life. There's like no guidebook. That the prison schools don't teach you that. No, they teach you to be robots and programmed 9 to 5, work for someone else, build someone else's dream. And I'm here to break that reality and show you that you can literally do what you love, make a difference, and make a huge impact in income. It's amazing. Esther, you guys are amazing. Look at this tribe. I have been putting it out there that I need help, that I need support. We are growing like crazy here in the Carmichael Empire. And I always want to stay authentic and genuine. I answer every single comment, every single email. And sometimes it gets to be a lot. There's so many more of you now growing and expanding. And so I'm so thankful for all the help that has reached out to support and share the comments and share the videos and tag their friends. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to shuffle. If you have a soul sister that you know would love this message, then tag them in the comments below and let them know we're about to get started making some magic for this week. Okay, first card's already popping up. I love that. All right, I'm going to pull 3 cards, and with the intention that we all receive the message that we need most. So the most important thing when working with tarot or oracle cards is to set an intention on what it is that you want to receive, if there's a specific question that you have. And a lot of the times when I do private readings for people, I'll say, so what area do you want to dive into? Most people say, I don't know, like whatever comes up. And that's totally fine. We can be open to receive our highest good. So if there's not a specific area that you're looking for, then just set the intention that you receive the message for your highest good. Oh my gosh, 2 cards just flipped over. Okay, take that as a sign. Well, then the last card will be for all of our highest good, right? Oh my gosh. I love that my cards are already magical. Like they're jumping out, they're flipping over. It's so incredible, so incredible. I had pulled a card. The first reading I ever did with the Shine from the Inside Oracle, I did inside my Shine Tribe Sisterhood private Facebook group. And I asked the cards the intention, what card represents the Shine Tribe Sisterhood? And the card Surround Yourself with Your Soul Tribe showed up. Wow, if that isn't magic, I don't know what is. Okay, I'm ready to dive in. Are you guys, let me know if you're ready. Give me some hearts, say I'm ready in the comments. Oh my gosh, good to see you, Christy. You guys are so amazing. Thank you, thank you. Okay, first card for the week. Okay, here's a crazy story about this art. So one of my coaching clients, who's now a great friend, lives local to me, and she went and got a tattoo at the shop that I recommended. Well, she sent me the lady's Instagram. She's like, hey, this is who just did my tattoo. And the lady literally had this exact art. Like, I don't even know how. This was like a tattoo she had created. It was exactly like the card, which obviously no one's seen it. Like, talk about magic, right? So I'm pretty sure I should go get this tattooed. Don't you guys think? So this card says, release self-doubt, let go of fear. If this isn't the clearest message on what I just mentioned, that I feel already this full moon and all of these eclipses and the Lion's Gate, which is on 8/8, if you guys are into astrology, all of this is leading up to us to really shine a light on our fear. Because when we have awareness about what is holding us back, we can laugh at it and go, oh my God, that's so silly. What was I doing? I just called out one of my coaching clients today, like, hey, I feel like I need XYZ. And said, no, that's your fear talking. Are you being silly? And the reply back was, absolutely. Oh my gosh, it's just old programming. I'm used to it being a certain way, and I now am up leveling and realizing I can manifest more with just the belief and the desire that it's possible. Oh my gosh. So what self-doubt is coming up for you right now? Leave it in the comments below, because again, awareness draws your attention to this imagined reality that is not going to happen. Danger is real, okay? If you're afraid of a bear and falling off a cliff, yes, fear comes up because that will kill you, right? But speaking your truth and shining your light and sharing your gifts and offering love or a listening ear or a kind word, none of that is scary. There's nothing to be afraid of love, right? And when we tap into our dreams and we tap into who we really are, it's just nothing but love. And so really the fear is knowing the truth. And sometimes the truth is what we need to hear to let go of those fears that hold us back from shining our light. So let me know, what fear are you leaving behind today? Leave it in the comments below. Claim your confidence by letting go of that thing that is that story that says, well, I can't do this because I'm not good enough, or I don't know this, or what if I won't get any clients, or what if I won't make any money, or what if I fail, or whatever these fears or doubts are. Identify them right now. Like, take a moment, like, scan your mental bank. Like, what is coming up for you? Take a moment to leave that in the comments. And don't be afraid. You're not alone, because if you have the courage to say, you know what I'm afraid of not being lovable, right? Then if you say that and someone reads your comment, that gives them this automatic permission to say, oh my God, I'm not alone. I can release this fear too, because maybe if I'm not the only one experiencing this or feeling this, it's this collective idea that is not positively serving us. And when we can see that other people, you know, when you talk to a friend and they're like, oh, I'm so ugly, or I'm so fat, or I'm just not good enough, and you're looking at them and you're like, are you kidding me? You're amazing. It's like the universe looks at you the same way. So know that when you're talking shit about yourself, or you're doubting yourself, or you're fearing yourself, there's this grander version. There's this wider, more elevated consciousness, awareness that is looking at you going, oh, honey, you are so amazing and so brilliant. Why have you forgotten your sparkle magic? I just choose a set of intended patents for my surrogacy. And I have been second guessing that I should have chose the others. Oh, okay. Well, you know, It's kind of a big deal because you're talking about surrogacy, that's a hard word. Like when we're trying to choose a restaurant or anything and we like flip a coin, or like, okay, heads is option A and tails is option B. Well, we'll just pick it and let the coin flip, because what we have found is our emotional response to that answer, it typically shows us the truth, right? Like, because if you secretly wanted A and you flip the coin and it was B, you'll have this moment of like, ah, shit, I wish it was the other thing. Or if it's the thing that you're excited about and you flip the coin and it lands on that option, there's this excitement like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So I know it's kind of a big deal because it's like kids, but it's never too late to change, right? Well, I mean, I guess since you're not pregnant, you can you can choose, right? And that should give everyone a simple tool to kind of understand, like, when I'm making a difficult choice and I can't decide, like, is it my head or is it my heart? Is it my fear? Is it really what I want? Flip a coin for both of those answers and see how you respond to that answer outside of yourself. That'll give you a clear indication on how you feel. Oh, I love you too, Julia. Thank you so much. Hey, Alexandra. Hey, Jade, Aubrey. Julia says she's letting go of negativity, outside noise, and toxic relationships and words. Yeah, you know, toxic words, toxic thoughts are really the root of all of the problems, right? So if we can eliminate our own toxicity in our minds and our feelings, then we can really make a difference in impacting the peace and the love and the joy and vibrancy that we bring to the world. Also letting go of negative self-talk and excuses, leaving behind self-doubt and low self-esteem in my ability to create my successful business to help entrepreneurs. Oh my gosh, I love it. Letting go of the fear of running out of time. Oh my gosh, we are infinite. You just have a limited time in this body. So if you're motivated by the fact that you're out of time, or your story is that it is limited, then take heed to that, not just let that story go, because then if you let the story go, you might not have the motivation to get started. So I feel like it's more about getting started rather than being afraid of running out of time. Okay, moving on. 2 cards came up together. Gratitude Rampage comes up. Hang on, the lighting, hold on. Okay, Instagram fans, bam, Facebook fans, hold on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Gratitude Rampage. List 10 things that you are grateful for. So gratitude really is the fuel to manifesting more. And then it was also paired with what I love this card. It represents our illustrator, Jenna Kane, so well. It says, get creative and excite your imagination with wonder. So this card, they come up together because when we focus on what we don't have, when we focus on the lack of money or the lack of joy in our job or the lack of love in our relationship, then we automatically start creating more of the thing that we don't want. And when I see these 2 cards paired together, which is so cool, it's like the first pair of my own cards together, so fun. It's really showing me that you want to be thankful for all of the creative ideas that you have to bring you more, to manifest your dreams, to really align with what it is that you want out of life, right? So instead of focusing on the lack of what you don't have, because again, what we focus on expands, this card is saying once you release all that self-doubt and all the fears, you've created a vacuum, and now we have to flood it with something. That's what the universe does, right? So let's flood it with gratitude. Let's flood it with excitement, creativity, imagination, wonder, awe. When's the last time you just sat and like daydreamed for like an hour about who knows what, and like went down the rabbit hole in a creative way, not in a I'm lost in my crazy negative mean girl thoughts way? You know the difference, yeah? So let me hear in the comments below some things that you're grateful for right now. Can you go on a gratitude rampage and start focusing on the things that you want more of, right? Here's how I think about gratitude. Not only am I giving thanks for what I currently have, I like to give thanks for the things that I want to draw into my life, because the universe and our subconscious mind know no difference between what is imagined and what is real. And that's why in psychic development, our imagination is the most important tool that you can develop to help build and manifest quickly, because the more clear and concise the images and the visualizations that you make in your mind, the faster you move energy, right? So when's the last time you just sat and got creative? You allowed your imagination to wander and explore and to like get you excited. These aren't childlike qualities that are meant to be left behind. These are our divine qualities that we've been told to let go of so that we'll continue to serve and live for someone else. Good Lord, what is coming through today? So use this time to get inspired by your own creative imagination. Start dreaming bigger than you could ever imagine. If you could wave a magic wand, if you could wave a magic wand and create anything in your life that you wanted, what would that be? Because it's possible. All you have to do is decide. Alexandra says, I'm letting go of all the negative self-talk, all the telling myself I'm not good enough, I'm not worth it, letting go of toxic speech as well. Life is too short to let the little things I cannot control bother me. Okay, I knew this would come up. Oh, life lessons. We were cleaning the car after the road trip yesterday, and I vacuumed off the, the navigation system or whatever, and I scratched the hell out of it with the damn vacuum. Like, scratch all across the glass. And my inner self was like, no, and it was like focused, so like I gotta fix it. Oh my God, what did I do? I ruined it. I broke it. I ruined it. Oh my God. I could feel that crazy part of me like kick back in. I hadn't seen her in a while. I'm like, oh, hey girl, especially since I was in the mountains. And I immediately stopped myself and I asked, will this matter in 5 years? No, it won't. I probably won't even have this car based on my track record of changing them in. So ask yourself about these negative thoughts. Like, will this matter in 5 years? Can we just let it go and not get too focused on it? My gratitude calendar is the best. I love it. Gratitude is a whole lesson inside of Shine School, because gratitude, like I said, is the fuel, the power behind manifesting, and the tool is your imagination. Somebody write that down, because that's like some deep wisdom. Hello, Miss Stacy. Hello, Hilder. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Okay, last two cards paired together. My cards clearly had something to talk about this week. So we're letting go of self-doubt. We're replacing it with gratitude and thankfulness, and we're getting excited with our imagination and allowing our wonder and awe and curiosity to just be spontaneous and to explore. The last two cards for this week, I feel like there's so many cards this week because we missed last week. We were in Colorado and we skipped Woo Woo Wednesday. I mean, am I right? I think that's what it is. Oh my God, my sister-in-law needs to hear all of this. Oh my gosh, Deborah, let her know. Come back, tag her, share it, whatever you gotta do, let her know, and all of your soul sisters, because there is some golden nuggets in this one, and it's really about believing in yourself and stepping away from this old pattern of doubting yourself, because it just doesn't feel good, right? And if you were having bad sex, like, you would stop, right? Like, you don't do things that don't feel good, and talking shit to ourselves doesn't feel good. One of the lines actually from the guidebook on this deck says, shit talking is so last season. So I just want to put that out there. Shit talking, so last season, not becoming. It's no fun. It's not cool when you shit talk about other people. It's definitely not cool when you shit talk yourself. So last season, let's create a new vibe, right? A new reality. Hey, Sarah. Oh, thank you for tagging your sister. Okay, the last two cards. Oh, I love, this is one of my favorite cards. This says, ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. Is this not incredible? I mean, even the universe has your back with the constellations and the stars, and your girlfriends have got your back. This says, ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. What do you need help with right now? I've asked for help, and we have multiple people here sharing the good news and tagging like the links so that you guys can easily click on if you want to work together or sign up for the Oracle deck or whatever. I asked for help. I asked the universe. I asked my friends for that support, and they showed up. And so it's really a lot simpler than you think. The book Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks is one of the greatest books that I have found on keeping it simple about manifesting. The first rule is ask, and that is what so many people are not doing, right? They think that they have to come up with it in their own particular way. But what I have found, if you just put it out there, man, I really need help with XYZ, and just let it go. An article shows up, somebody says something and you overhear it, someone sends you an information, a freaking Facebook ad pops up because, you know, Amazon Alexa's listening, right? Like, whatever you need, just start asking. And it's also paired with journal it out, write how you feel. So journaling is another huge lesson I teach in Shine School, and it's one that so many people are resistant to because, again, it shows you the truth, and the truth is what is scary, right? When we actually realize that we have to take responsibility for making the changes in our life and stop blaming the world and other people, right? So what do you need help with? Like, do you need help building your business? Do you need help overcoming anxiety? Do you need help learning to meditate or learning to read tarot? Do you need help getting out of your own head? Do you need help getting organized? organize, help cleaning your house. Like what, like, do your finances need help? Like, what do you need help with right now? Take a moment to put it out there. Like, let's all do this thought experiment together. Let's ask for help. So in the comments below, I want you to write out something that you need help with. Like, put a call out there, because you never know. I have attracted so many amazing soulful sisters who have amazing talents and skills that they might actually be able to help you if you just put it out there. Like, hey, I need help walking my dog, and someone lives in your neighborhood and would love to do that. You just never know. Or hey, I need help with my logo. I don't know how to create the branding, and I don't know, I'm working with someone who does branding. So like, you just never know what you need might be out there. Now, the other part of this card, the journal it out and write how you feel. You know, you're 42% more likely to achieve the goals that you write down. So ask yourself, what is it that I really want? How do I really feel right now? What is really bothering me? And don't just think about it, because then we're staying stuck in the problem. And if we care about what Einstein said, he said the same mind that created the problem can't be the same one to solve it. So we have to get out of our mind and onto paper, because that moves us into our heart space and gives us a higher soul perspective to look at our problems, our fears, our worries, our doubts, our dreams, and visualize it in a new perspective, one that isn't trapped by fear or limited thinking. This has been quite, I don't even know how I'm going to take a picture of all these to post on Instagram for this week's reading, but it has been quite a chatty one about following your feelings, really. Noticing that if there's fear leading the way, is it motivating you to move forward, or is it stopping you in your tracks? If it is, it's time to shed that self-doubt and start focusing on the things that you are confident about, the things you're grateful. Start calling in those skills and qualities that you need. Start asking for help, which is also another card that came up. And start getting setting time aside, because again, the same thinking mind, the rational mind that creates all these problems, is not the same as the intuitive, creative imagination that brings you the solution. So we've got to shift our headspace, and we do that by stop thinking and start getting into things that light you up, like go for a walk, play with your dog, start painting a photo, take a shower, have an orgasm. Like, do something that brings you to the present moment, because the present moment is where the solutions, the intuitive information arise. Oh my gosh, I love you tagging all of your friends. It's so beautiful. I need help with accountability. Yep, I understand that, Julia. And you know, because you're inside the Elevated Life membership, I feel like that provides you the monthly accountability to make sure you're checking in with your goals, because it's so easy to forget and fall off the bandwagon. But if you have that monthly support like you do in the Elevated Life, it can be really simple to just check back in when you have that coach saying, hey, by the way, did you work on your yoga? Did you work on your meditation? Have you gone through the journaling prompts? Because again, clearly journaling it out and writing how you feel gets you out of your head and into your heart. And that's where the truth really is. Kim says, so simple, ask. Yes, I love it. So if you have any questions or need any guidance or support, just ask. Use the comments or the chat below to leave your comments or questions. I love being able to support you along your journey. We've got a few more minutes here before we wrap up. Angela says, help create my logo and healing my heart. Well, girl, I can help you with the healing your heart. I have an amazing chakra balancing meditation for $11 that will actually help you open up all of the chakras, but I specifically took extra time in the heart chakra area because it's our biggest one. It expands the furthest, it vibrates the most powerful. So if you want help healing your heart, then I would suggest my chakra meditation. If you want to leave the link, Krista or Esther, I think it's brittanycarmichael.com/chakra-balancing-meditation. It's a long one, I know. I should probably just make it say chakra. Clarity for creativity. Okay, Tony, so go do something that brings you into the moment. Like go paint a picture or take a walk or do something that brings you into the present moment where you, if you love baking and you could bake for hours, what is that thing you could do for hours and get lost in? That's typically when your inspiration will arise because you're actually in the present moment. You're not forcing anything. You're in a receptive mode, and that's when all of the guidance will come through. Shelly says, I need to keeping calm and getting into a better meditation routine. Shelly, meditation is a great tool to help bring you back to the present moment. And that's something we teach every month inside the Elevated Life. Not only do we teach a yoga and meditation video each month. They're bite-sized, one moves, one exercise, so it's simple, but we also do 3 guided meditations throughout the masterclass training, because we know that it's the meditations and the subconscious work that actually create change. We can tell you the answers until we're blue in the face all day long, and you can hear them, but you still won't do anything about it if your old programming, your fears, your doubts and beliefs are still operating in the past. Rebecca says, I'm grateful for all the old patterns and fears showing their faces to allow for acceptance and release. I love that so much. Esther says she wants to build her virtual assistant business and overcome anxiety. Oh my gosh, we just taught a masterclass inside the Elevated Life membership called Overcoming Anxiety. And we had so many people break through in that training. It was like life-changing for people who suffer from anxiety. We disclose that anxiety is just a fear of the future, and so we teach you how to retrain your mind to be present so that you no longer create anxiety, just excitement. So if you're someone who struggles with anxiety, there's not a topic we don't cover inside the Elevated Life. I mean, it really is our like go-to place. And this month we're actually covering spiritually awakening. So if you're someone who's going through that awakening and synchronicities are happening and you're starting to question everything and your friends and your family and your mission, like, then this is the perfect training for you. We also are including our experience with psychedelics and how they help to break through that spiritual veil. So it's going to be a fun topic, that's for sure. Journaling is important to me. Monthly support and available. Thank you, Krista, for sharing that. Hey, Rachel. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. I need help with meditation and staying focused. Well, Alexandra, you just joined the Elevated Life. Woo, woo, woo. We're so excited to have you in the club. And there are tons and tons of meditations for you to learn different ways, because, you know, all roads lead to Rome, right? There's not just one religion or one spiritual teacher, because we all need different ways. And what we love about sharing in the Elevated Life is that we share tons of different ways, because some people like dynamic meditation, some people like more singular meditations, right? So it really is what feels good for you. And so we provide tons of different tools for you to practice and try them out. So you take the one that works for you and you run with that and leave the rest. Let's see, any other questions? OMG, I was just talking about painting. I love that. When I was in Colorado, I decided I paint hair every week, but I've got to get back to painting canvas. It just feels so good for my soul. So I will hold you accountable for doing that. Rebecca says, I am having trouble at times focusing when I am studying. Back to meditation. Meditation teaches you to focus, to bring your awareness and your presence back into the present moment. So I would suggest a nice little meditation practice. Just start with a few minutes every day and you'll start to develop that muscle of focus. What else? So thankful I found you in the Elevated Life. Thank you so much. We are just so thrilled to be able to join in such a cool community of people who want to elevate and shine their light and share love and do good in the world. It's amazing to be like with other peace warriors. I love it so much. I'm so thankful for all of you who are in the Elevated Life or are just here watching and sharing the videos. I appreciate your support. We love being able to guide you. We'll be back on Friday for the Elevated Life series here on Facebook. We are super stoked to bring you more wisdom. If you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a DM or leave it in the comments below. Let's see, I need to do painting with my friends. We should do an online paint night. Oh my God, that would be fun. The Elevated Life is the best. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. It is always a pleasure to join you live every week for Woo Woo Wednesday and the Elevated Life. I cannot wait to bring the Oracle deck into the world. Shine from the inside. It is birthing itself soon. So thank you so much for your support. If you want to get on the VIP waitlist for pre-sales so that you can get the free goodies that I'm going to create for you guys, I'm thinking this meditation is a genius idea, since that's one of my gifts to the world is leading meditations. I love that, Kim. Thank you for that idea. Be sure to sign up at brittanycarmichael.com/oracle. I have had so much fun here on Woo Woo Wednesday with you. I've missed you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like a private reading, then go to brittanycarmichael.com/tarot or shoot me a private message and I'll share more details with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you know a soul sister who would love this message, please tag them or share this video. And thank you for spreading the good vibes. I will see you guys later this week. Peace.